I was worried about De'Aaron early in this game because it didn't look like he had his handle.
Yeah.
He had I think he had 3 turnovers in the first quarter, and I'm thinking, and he didn't take his first shot until late in the first quarter. I was concerned, like, okay, is his hand that big of an issue where he's just out there almost as a decoy? It didn't look like.
I was thinking decoy too.
I don't know. I was confused. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And he came out pretty early in that first quarter, 7 minutes. They kind of went back to that regular season rotation where they bring Davion in, but they had Davion in place of Fox. De'Aaron Fox tonight played just under 37 minutes, and this guy scored 26 points. He did it efficiently, 10 of 18 shooting. He had 11 assists, 3 steals in this game, and he was in it defensively. This guy is playing with a fractured index finger in his shooting hand, and after last game, we were all concerned because he struggled down the stretch. This guy showed up tonight in a monster way. That's a playoff performance that Kings fans will be remembering for a long time because of all the odds stacked against De'Aaron Fox, and he showed up.
Those 11 assists, too. And you look at the way that he was getting into the paint and finding the open man. They call them the spray threes, right? Guys are just spraying out and looking good, collapsing the defense in the paint. But then on top of that, he was collapsing the defense in the paint with his shots, his shot selection. So many of them tonight were that floater, were in the paint, were that mid-range shot that that he loves so much. He wasn't settling from beyond the arc. And it's not like he wasn't settling, because his shot wasn't falling, so he had to get into the paint. He knew how much more of an impact he could make by getting into the paint, and that's exactly what he did. And I was worried at first. His ball handling at first, I'm like, you think about, I talked about this earlier today, ball handling, it's all about those fingertips. And his strong hand, he's missing one of those fingertips. It's going to alter the way that you dribble that ball with authority. And when you do, you have such a better feel of the ball. And he wasn't showing that at first. So for him to make whatever adjustments he did to continue to play at such a high level and get into the paint and get wherever he wanted to get, hell yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
Beyond impressive.
Yes.
Beyond impressive. He was big time tonight. And you need that. I said before the game, I don't think you could count on that just because of how he finished. I'm like, this guy's fighting through it right now. He's grinding. He was special. He was absolutely special in this one, and obviously, one of the key reasons why the Kings won. In fact, he and Monk combined for 33 points in the second half of this game, and that's the other guy, Malik Monk. I mean, what can you say about Malik Monk? Swagger, when he's going,
energy,
he's playing with force, getting to the free throw line. Not settling for bad shots. The Kings had a brief stretch in this game where they settled for some bad threes, and then they settled down and
adjusted.
And I felt like when they went to the bench unit tonight with Lyles and with Monk, even TD, it felt like they were just playing the right way. Malik Monk getting to the free throw line was massive. He was 9 of 10 at the free throw line tonight, but then he's hit big shots, couple of three threes. He was 8 of 14 shooting, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals in this one. Malik Monk, what a dog.
Didn't he have some blocks too in there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I left out the 2 blocks that he had.
Thank you.
The 2 blocks.
You do not sell him short.
He was
everywhere.
He did everything tonight.
Everything. Yeah.
And I know the rap on him is his defense isn't good. That guy was battling defensively in this game.
Activity, effort.
Yes,
it was
all
and that's
preach.
It is contagious. It is truly contagious.
Not scared of the moment either. That guy is like, we are going to try to win this game today. We're going to do everything we can.
One of our editors, Eric Manlove, the guy that I forced to stand up the whole time and watch the game with me at the half, though he left. When he came back, he said there was this one shot that he had. Malik Monk had a quote on his water bottle, and I forget what it was, but it said something like, "You got this, Malik." Or it was something like that. I want to get it from him because I told him, I'm like, tweet that out. That is so cool. And it was just like Malik Monk's own reminder to himself every single time he was going to go drink his water bottle. And what a special player he is, but what a special person he is. Every time you hear him in those post-game interviews, the walk-offs, I think he was with Kyle and Katie today, it was just positive, but the moment never seems too big for him. It's like he's very much we belong, but not we belong because we're cocky and we're all talk. We belong because we put in the work and we back our shit up.